That was a red light.
It's not her purpose in the film. Like it was her like I think the whole kind of like what's my motivation thing.
Yeah,
She just couldn't
That's
remember. So
the wrong way.
Right there.
Truck.
But yeah, he gets a
Detour means this way.
call.
You
He's
turn
gonna go
left.
back into work and has to cut
Sort of a niche of a fucking small pond.
The thing is, though, do you remember the guy we had on our show, David Packman? Do you remember him?
Nice. There's no one in there. Yep. Park wherever you want.
He's getting some half-decent legislation through sometimes.
You can, I mean, every time I've gotten gas, I'm sure you guys are the same way, because I'm sure there's stickers are everywhere. Every time I go with the gas, there's a little sticker, right, with Joe Biden pointing at the price. I did that,
Yeah, but that's stupid. He didn't do that.
I'm fully on board with
Very
you.
good.
You know, I am. I mean, like that's what I have done. I'm just saying
the
messaging, the negative nature. Please stand up and do something, like fight somebody, right?
No, we know from prior investigators that it was
We
arson.
have-
They do have the evidence to prove.
What do we have here?
Come on, man.
You're in the bike lane, dumbass. Where are you going? Where are you going? Why is there bubble wrap on your license plate?
एक बार गाड़ी सीख लिया सेटल में अच्छे से किधर भी चला सकता हूँ रोड से किधर यार जहाँ पे चलेंगे वैसे और ऐसे बहुत डेंजर है मैं सुना और ये अलग है
That's not dangerous at all.
सितंबर वाला जाओ जाओ अच्छे जाके
Go.
शो है ना शो है क्या
What the fuck is that? What kind of parking is that? How are you going to get out of that? What are you doing?
Investigating stuff. He did the pretending to reach for the check at dinner thing.
What are you doing?
Everyone else at the table was like, no, go ahead. You were actually supposed to pay last time and you didn't. You should pay now. And then the bar was like, dinner's on me. You know what? It's on me. 8 months later. And
GoPro, start recording. That's not how parking works. There's a spot right there. Wrong way! Oh no, these are just two dudes who just talk shit about the news, but it's great. It's hilarious. Nice parking spot. Completely blocking the crosswalk. I can't. Oh, another one. I can't help but call people out. You're in a crosswalk, dude. Shit. I'm going front ways. I'm supposed to go in front ways. Someone did get a ticket. Oops. 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 Slipped.
He is barely my assholes.
No, don't you dare. There's parking right there. Right there. Why? Yes. What does that sign right there say? No parking anytime. There's parking spots like 20 feet up. I'm waiting for you to move because you're in the traffic lane. Hi, this guy doesn't know how to park. There's parking like 20 feet up. Not right now. No, you come on, bro. Why? You don't know how driving works. Do you not see there are open parking spaces right fucking there? Unbelievable. Thanks for being so courteous. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. There's parking right there. How hard is it? Right here. Right here. Right there. It's not hard. Why is... Okay, I appreciate that. It's not hard. My bad, bro. You did it on purpose. Jeez, dude. In that much of a hurry.
The system. And so I would say, how do you get to ranked choice voting without putting pressure on the current two-party system?
Well, that doesn't at all.
Well,
That doesn't put any pressure on the current two-party system. What it effectively does, so at the best case, it does nothing. You know, because as you say, I mean, if the people really weren't going to vote for the Democratic candidate and would only come out for you, okay, great. I mean, let's be real. You know, I mean, oh yeah,
Yeah, you were in a right turn only lane.
Started a whole friggin' party
Okay.
in the 90s and got like 15% of the national vote, but that didn't
Go zoom
do
zoom.
anything to put pressure on the two-party system.
Yep. You realize you're blocking the bike lane. You can't park over here? You gonna look before you cross? Use your eyes. Man, if only there was a bike lane. It's over there. Hello. I'm right here. Oh, God. Wow. Great job. Good job. You scared the shit out of him. Very good. Very good. Bike lanes, how do they work? Is this you? You can't park in like those 5 parking spaces right there? My life is worth less than your convenience, right? Get one more car ahead.
Yeah.
So it's gonna make all the difference in the world.
Congratulations.
You win! And now we're at them.
Yeah.
Morgan said in the chat, I got told recently that I explain everything like I'm on drunk history, but in a good way. That's good cheery comment these trying times, because that is absolutely right on, Morgan, and it's a good thing, and it's hilarious, and I love that description. Whoever thought of that, that's a fantastic description.
Work
No.
the Alex Jones trial has just been outstanding.
Fuck. Everyone's turning left on red.
Amen. Okay,
Yeah, that's
Andrew
okay.
Lee says, regarding the laws...
Very good. Very good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Very glad they didn't just turn into me. But he had to just stop suddenly. What do we have here? We have a car. Nice parking spot, dude. You could have parked there. Nope, gotta get that takeout. Oh, lippy leg.
just barge on stage?
That's a flashback we didn't get.
Yeah. So when we cut to a flashback to his fucking accordion days.
Very good.
This is for in Springfield, New Jersey, 1972, and he is a Jewish kid whose mother is very mean.
You weren't in my way, but you were certainly in the way of the lane to the right of me.
This is the plot.
Stop running that stop sign. Turn signal. Yeah, it's a great place to stop. Middle of the road.
But I will say this about my weird dad. He also has no self-esteem, so it's not like he was the kind of dad who's like, I should know about
not how
what's
that works.
going on, or I ought to da-da-da. He had almost no self in that way. It's hard to explain, but psychologically.
I can't think of a single thing. It's only fucking contraception. It's only like a day after pill. It's only shit that like they want to be fucking judgy about. Fuck you.
Yeah.
This is fucking government. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck you. Fuck Walgreens.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I heard the same thing.
Nope.
I was like, yeah, all right, well, I'm a CVS man. That's it.
Fuck it in, because if you're not gonna call
Nope.
your own employees and be like, you know what? Yes, and they
Nope.
said, yeah,
Nope.
doesn't have to do that anymore. It's like, I don't fucking care. You should have never been doing it in the
Nope.
first place. And that should be on
Nope.
your fucking application. Are you willing to give out condoms? No.
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here. Stop showing. There's something else. We're not gonna put you in the register because now you're gonna be shaming our customers. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Gotta get around. Can't put on the brakes.
And a delay is a personal problem that needs sorting out. And
Turn your lights
We've got
on.
a delay of at least 5.5 minutes, but I would imagine we might get more of a delay. Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Vettel sat in their cars still. This is the weekend that Fernando Alonso becomes the second most experienced racing driver of all time in Formula One with his 323rd Grand Prix start. He overtakes Rubens Barrichello. That man there is Yuki Tsunoda, who can only dream of 323 race starts. This is his 12th. And he won't have experienced conditions like this at Spa, I would have imagined in the past. But he will, Martin, be going into this race.
What's that? There's no one in there? Oh my God.
3 weeks later.
Dude, you're literally parked in the street. Oh!